Hey CEOs. Okay, so Friday, I don't know if you saw the video or not, but that was Friday. I was driving and I was really talking about consistency and being prepared for what is to come. I do think this message is a part two. So we were blessed with a playground grant where we basically will be getting a playground built at my larger site. I have a 25,000 square foot building where we serve 198 children. And initially, my vision for that space was to allow for it to be nature-based. And when I say nature-based, like it has grass, we have a mud kitchen, and it really was a space for them to be able to run, to again have grass because we have so much concrete in the city of Philadelphia. But there was a desire for a playground. But we all know they are extremely expensive. And so I wasn't seeking the grant. The grant came to me. And I'm so, so grateful for that. I was told to apply, put the application in, and we got the grant. And so we are preparing along with our families, our staff. We're putting together our ideas and really creating like a community-based playground, which has the input from our families and the children. We had a design day about 2 weeks ago, which was phenomenal to see their vision of what they want our playground to look like. And so that day that we had our design day, one of the ladies that was there, we had a great conversation, and she was saying that they have a lot of volunteers and wanted to know how they could additionally support our program beyond the playground. And so, you know, we're conversing and talking about the supports that teachers have, the supports that families have, and the children and all of that. And I already know what our vision is for my programs. We do our annual planning. I always talk about that. We have our plan set for 3 years, for the next 5 years, all the way up to 10 years. Really, it's a vision, and we have our goals set up into 3 years from now. And so I know what we want family engagement to look like, what we want the education portion of our program to look like, the supports that we want for staff. And so her asking, you know, how could we support you? She's given examples, but I'm like, you know, here's what I envision. Here's what I would like for us to do better when it comes to family engagement. How can we support the families more? Here's some ideas on how we can support the staff. And so we set up a meeting for today, and it was such a phenomenal conversation. And really what we did was we put into place some plans for additional supports. But here's what I came to tell you. Friday, I told you to just keep being consistent in your brand, who you are, keep showing up, and the opportunities will come. Well, this again is an extension because someone will come to you and ask you what it is that you need. And sometimes we don't know. We just know that we need more money, we need more resources, we need more staff. But a lot of times it is in the specifics and in the details and in the dreaming and planning where you could say, you know what, you're asking me how I could use that $50,000 that you have. I don't even want to make it that big. It's $5,000, $10,000, whatever that number is. I already have a plan for that. Let me tell you what my vision is. And so I share all this to say, don't wait until an opportunity comes or, you know, just kind of keep leaving it vague. Really write the vision. That's real. Like write the vision, write it down because what's written is real. And then start to even plan as a team. What is it that we want and need? And write it. Be specific. Because again, when the opportunity comes and someone says, what is it that you need? You can tell them. That's including our politicians, stakeholders, and all of that. Because I know a lot of times we say we don't get paid enough or we don't have enough money. But again, let's be specific. Here's how much I need and this is why. This is how we can better serve families, staff. We can pay them better. Here's how much we need so that we can pay them this salary. And so this came to me because, again, this request for how can we support? I mean, she said we have over 200 volunteers. What is it that we can do for you? And it was like, I have to get back to her with some things, but I already knew what it is that we want to do this year and how we actually can have additional supports for our family engagement meetings, which are every month. I know that families need support right now. I know that teachers need support right now. So how powerful is it that I can say, here's how I would like for you to support us in detail. And so I just wanted to encourage you today, but also to remind you to start planning, to be very specific. Let's not wait until, it comes and then we have to get prepared. But also, let's not stay in the deficit mindset, meaning, here's what I don't have. We don't have enough of this. Let's remove the complaining and start saying, here's what I need, here is why, and here's the impact that it will have on my business. Again, make it plain, write it down, be specific, pull your team in, ask them what it is that they need, because everything isn't about us paying for it, but there's resources out here. There's resources. And so I know that there's grants that we can find, there's programs, there's strategies. I could go on and on about it, but I really just wanted to share today, just start dreaming, do not stop dreaming. It's difficult right now for childcare owners, for business owners in general, which is why we have the Impact Summit coming up September 13th. Tickets are about to be on sale, but it is totally about what I'm talking about. Being prepared so that we're not living in fear and in a deficit mindset, but preparing for the moment when the opportunity comes, but also seeking out the opportunities, finding them proactively, and getting your business on track, sustainable, but also profitable. That's the goal. That's the goal. But that's what I came to share with you and to encourage you. Share below. What are you dreaming for? Right? Sometimes people just need to hear your dream, and whoever is looking, they might have the answer for you or know someone who can help you. All right. Have a good one.